Okay, hello everyone. This is Jeffrey Zhang, and today I will show you the first day of the training for the mapping group. And for the first day's training, first I will give you some general introduction about the content and the homework of each day, and I will let you know how to follow my session and how to submit the homework. When we talk about the mapping group, generally we will use the SuperMap iDesktop software to finish all of the work. So this is the software, and this is the interface of the SuperMap iDesktop. For the mapping workflow, we will have several steps. So the first step, we have to download the software from our official website, and the website you can find from the document we upload in Google Drive link. And if someone meets some internet issue, we can also share you a Google Drive link to help you to download the software. And the next step, you have to use your own data about your own country, and we will also provide you the website to download the data. And then you have to input and do some data processing and make the thematic map, and also add all the features in the layout, and also output, then submit your work to us. And for the requirements of your submission, you can also find from our JS Contest website. And for the mapping group, the training will have 4 days. So today we will talk about the installation of iDesktop and some basic concepts. And the second day we will go to data processing. And the third day, I will let you know how to set some style for the point, line, and polygon, and how to make the layout. And the last day, I will give you more idea. You can make some thematic map and have more topics. And also I will show you some awards over the years. So that is the main content. And for each day, the training, we'll have 2 sessions. The first part, I will show you some basic concepts and operation. And some operation maybe you can use in your mapping. And the part 2, I will select a specific content, a specific topic, and like this training, I will let you know how to make a thematic map for Turkey. So I will show you step by step. So each day we will have these 2 parts. And about the homework, after each day our training, you can find the homework in the Google Classroom, or you can also find it in my PD slides. And you can see, for example, for the first day, we will have 4 targets. So you have to follow my step, and you make each screenshot for each question, and you put them in the Word document. And I have already uploaded a template of the Word document. So you only need to fill some information and put all of your screenshot in the document, and then you can upload this document to in the Google Classroom, and make sure you have to modify the name of the documents, so that we can know who have already submitted. So that is about the homework. But don't worry, because after each day's training, we will give you an instruction document, and also we will share the video recording for each day. So you can, if you miss some points, you can find it in the video or in the documents, or you can also send or drop your question in the Skype group. So our colleague will also answer the question. So that is some introduction. So for the QR code, you can use your mobile, the scanner or the camera to scan it, and it will identify a link. So you can just click it directly, or you can copy it in the browser, then you can access. Yeah, so this is some introduction. So now let's start today's first part, the iDesktop installation and some basic concept. So the first part, I will show you how to download iDesktop. So when you go to our official website, you will find we have so many products, but for the mapping group, we would generally focus on the iDesktop. Yeah, so you can access our official website. This is the link. And if you go to our website, let me go to the first page. This is first page, and you can go to the download. And here you only need to select this one, the SP1. This is the latest version, and you can select this one. So this is a setup version. You can click this to download. And after that, so after you download it, you can extract it. And here, there's a setup.exe. You have to, yeah, remember you have to use the run as administrator to run this program. And yeah, you just click this one. And here I have already installed it, so I will not do it again. So after you install it, you will find it will create a short cut in your desktop, and also you can find the SuperMap software here. And so this is some installation screenshot, and you can see, you just click next, and here this target folder path, you can keep it or you can modify to D or E. And here we will select complete version. Yeah, so very easy to install. And after that, we need to check the lessons configuration. And actually for the people who is the first time to use our product, after you install the software, we will automatically active the trial lessons for 3 months. So you don't need to do any extra step to active the lessons. But sometimes if you haven't used the administrator to run the installation program, so you meet some problem for the lessons. So you have to go to the lesson center to do some configuration. So here I will show you. You can see after we install it, you can find the lesson center from here. And you have to also run it as administrator. Yeah, and here you can check your remaining days here. And if you meet some problem, it shows 0 days. So you have to send your PC name. You go to the PC, the properties. You have to copy this name and send to us, and we will help you to apply the new trial lessons. And then you go to here to select these lessons. And change the extension format, and then you open it and update it, and then you can active your lessons. or you can go to the, you can copy the lessons and go to this file path and copy the new lessons here. And if you don't have this path, you can also create by yourself. So after that, you can go to the lesson center to check the remaining days again, like this. So this is about license configuration. Yeah. And after that, you can start the software. Yeah, here I will not use the virtual machine. So here, yeah, so you can start the Supermap iDesktop from here. And here I have already opened it. So you can see this is the interface of the Supermap iDesktop. Yeah, after the iDesktop installation and the license configuration. So here, I will give you some introduction about the data structure, because you have to know which level is the highest level, like the workspace, to manage all the data source and maps and layouts. Yeah, so you can see this is our data structure. You can see the blue one, we call it workspace. So this one is the highest level. Under this root, you can manage like data source. Data source in the data source, we can have several database. And under the database, we can create some data sets. So here, I will also go to the software to show you. So you can see each root we can right click. So here we can usually we will create some file data source. So here we select new file data source, and we can just set a name here. So this is one data source, and even you can create several. And each data source we can create, or we can we can manage the data set. So you can see this is all the format we support. You can create. Yeah, so this is data set. And in the map, and here we can also open some existing data source. So for example, I prepared so you can see, yeah, we can open existing database. And also we have maps. For the maps route, you can see if we load one data set, so we can right click and add it to a new map. So you can see we can load it in a new map, or we can drag it directly, yeah, like this. So for the maps, it can save this map. You see, if I close and just put the name, so the maps will be saved here. And if you load it again, it shows here. So this is the maps. And also the layouts will, in the layouts, we can new layout. And here, this is our paper, our layout paper. We can add some maps and some north arrow, the scale bar, or the title here. So for this step, I will show you the third day. And also we can manage some 3D scenes, some 3D effects. Yeah, you can load your data in 3D scenes. And yeah, and here we can also manage some library, like symbol library, marker symbol lines, and fill library, like this. And so all the, you see the data source, the maps, and the resource will be managed by the workspace. So after we finish all the work, we have to save the workspace like this and set a name. And then you can close this workspace. And you will find here, yeah, this is database and this is workspace. And the extension format of the database is UDBX or it's UDB. So you can see if we open the workspace again, all the resources here. And the database, we have two formats, the UDBX and UDB. So you can, for the function is same, so you can select both of these two formats. Yeah, let's continue. And also for the workspace, we also have two formats. And for the data source, you can see we not only support some file database, we also support some like some commercial or open source database like PostgreSQL, Oracle, or MySQL. Yeah, you can also configure the database first and connect in iDesktop. And under each database, you can create or can input some data sets. And yeah, for the layers, you will see if I load a map here, this is a layer manager. You can control the visibility and also control the editable. Let's see. If I active this pencil, now I can active this, I can edit this feature. So how to edit, I will also show you tomorrow. Yeah. And this is a map and layouts. And some resource, 3D scenes. Yeah, so that is the structure of the workspace manager. And here we have a demo list. Yeah, here I have already show you some step, and yeah, here we only leave this one need to show. So for each data set, you can see like this or this. We can right click on this and browse the attributes table. So then we can access the attributes. And this one, we can also add it, like you want to add a new field. So you only need to right click and go to the properties. Yeah, the attributes table. You can see here I can. And here you can modify the type according to your requirements. And apply. So you can, like this. So this is about the attributes table. And for the data set, just now I show you, you can new some data set. And also here, we also support, you can input some data set. So you can see we click here and click this button to select some data. And we support, this is all the formats we supported. Yeah, now I think we finished some general concept of the iDesktop. And now I will show you some detailed steps related to our mapping work. So now I will use this. Yeah. So the first step, we need to download some data because let me show you our final work first. So here, for me, I will show you a Istanbul and surrounding areas map. And for you, you can download some vector data according to your country. So you make a map like this. So the first step is download the data. Here we provide you example link. So you can see, let me show you the browser. Yeah, so this is the website, and you can go to here, the country level data. And here you can see, here we have a list. You can select your own country, and yeah, here select the admin areas and click OK. And also you can see this is all the type you can download. Yeah, and here I have already downloaded the data of Turkey. It's here. You can see this is the data, and I extract it. So this is some shapefile. So now we need to input. So let's, yeah, this is the shapefile. Yeah, as you see, this is the result map we will help you to make. So yeah, the first, before we input data, we have to create a database. So yeah, let me close the workspace, and yeah, and here we'll create a new database. So you can see. Here you can select UDBX or UDB and save it. So this is first step, very easy. You only need to create a set name. And step 2, you have to input all of the data you download. So here on this database, right click and select input data set. Okay, and here is the button. You select all the SHP file. Yeah, only select SHP file. Okay, and select all and input. So this is all the shapefile that we input. So this is step 2. And step 3, so because this is the first stage, so I will not give you any work to process the data. So you only need to load them in the map. So you can see we select all of them and right click, add to a new map. So you'll find all the data will be overlaid in one map. And here, this step, you can also drag it directly. Yeah, you can control the layer. And even you can check some attributes table. So that is the first day's our work. So the homework is, you see, the first step, install the software and finish the lessons configuration. And the second step, you have to create a data source. And then you download the data and input all of them of your own country, and then load them to the map. And each step, you have to make a screenshot. Like the first one, you can make 2 screenshots, an interface of software and the lessons configuration. For example, this one. And this second step, you make this screenshot. And third step, and the last step, like this. Yeah, and for the homework template, we have already uploaded to the Google Drive link, so you can find. And for the homework, I have already also put it in the Google Classroom, so you can also check the Google Classroom. And let me show you the example for the homework. One moment. Yeah, the document you have to write like this. This is the name for the document, the group name, mapping, and your country and your name. And I open it. Here you have to fill some simple information, and then the second part you can copy the question and make a screenshot here like this. So here I only make 2 steps. You can finish all the steps, and then you can export this one this file to a PDF, or you can upload this Word document directly. Yeah, and yeah, and make sure you finish this work before the next day's training, because you have to get familiar with all the steps. Then you can follow the next day's training. Yeah, I think that's all for our first day's training. And the last one, if you have any technical questions, you can ask in this Skype group. So make sure you have already joined this group. You can use your mobile to scan this QR code. And also this is the QR code for the Google Classroom. Yeah, I think that's all. Any question, you can drop in the chatting room or the Skype group. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. And one point, for each day's training, yeah, as I mentioned before, each day we will upload the training video recording link, and also we will give you yeah, I have already uploaded the instruction manual for day 1. You can see. You can also follow the step in this document. And the second day I will upload to the day 2 folder, so you can also find it. Yeah. I think that's all. And let me check the chatting room. Can I? Yeah. If you have any question, you can ask now. Can I connect MongoDB? Yes, sure. You can configure it, and then you can go to iDesktop to connect. YouTube link, please. Yes. After our today's training, I will upload the video and share the YouTube link. Yeah, you can join our Google Classroom and to find all the material, and also you can join the Skype group. We will share the YouTube link and the meeting, the Zoom meeting link, and any other material in the Skype group. Yeah, for the conversion tools, you can find the, yeah, actually this is the topic for the second day, but here, I see you asked, so let me show you. So here you can find the conversion. So you can find that too in this tab, okay? Yeah, I think that's all for our today's training. Tomorrow, the same time, okay? You can use the same link for the Zoom meeting, and tomorrow 4 p.m. Beijing time. Okay. See you tomorrow. Okay. Bye bye.